Hello and welcome back to another episode. Um, I did the installation of a new mod. I do Control N here, bring up a little task manager. Unfortunately, N is also the star map, and hitting Control N will bring me back to orbit or my last viewed place every time I bring this little notes pad up. But we can add this up here. I spent some time trying to think of some things that I needed to do to help keep me organized, and there's a couple other things that I want to add onto this list that I will add right now. One of them is to automate robot planet side, and I'll explain. Well, we'll do that first, so you'll find out what that means here in a second. The other thing is to expand chest items in storage. Really, storage. Talking about these resources here, and then let's see, another one is add, oh yes, an important one. I mentioned it in the last episode, I believe, but I didn't do it. Add power latch for Steam storage. That will have to be made before the coronal mass ejection. Alright, so with those made, let's just open this up, and this is what we'll do here. Basically, now that I know more about what I'm going to be wanting in space, I'm going to want to increase the buffer on a lot of these. Why don't we just make this one 2000? And we can help that along by doing that. I think it's fine for all these to be blue now. Take 1,000 glass. That's 1,000. Everything will be a minimum 1,000 or more. Oh, if I hit E over it, it will, it's like hitting the set button. 2,000 stone. Look at that. Yeah, confirm E. That's interesting. Right. I'm gonna have to try and get used to hitting the E button. It'll save my wrist from having to move my mouse as much as I do. For the time being, I'm going to be manually loading the rockets from this base. So I'm going to want to, I don't know, like, build the new base as soon as possible, I guess. I wonder, can I see? Well, let me check real quick if there's anything else that I want to have increased. I could go up to 80. Over here, batteries. Yeah, let's increase that to 1,000. And those can be fast inserters. They're only going to pick up after it's gone through all the automation machines, so if it's backed up like that, might as well make it a fast inserter. Not going to steal anything off the main bus because they're all after splitters or at the end of production lines. Don't need this here anymore. Those are fine. I did make that, but I believe I decided to not use that. That brings up another good point. Another item I need to add is the actual crude oil fill recipe, which actually, maybe I should have left that there, but I'm going to steal it from up here for now, anyways. I'll put it right here. So we'll open up one of these. There's fine. We will fill crude oil. Oh, look at that. It is being used. Maybe it won't do it here. Now that the base isn't idle. Because I just took a whole bunch of items. Just do it down here. Where it should have been all along. Okay. Fast in, fast out. Storage chest of the crude oil variety. We'll add a circuit condition. 100, 200, 300, 400. And then, you know, this might be kind of cool to build. Well, I don't have the resources, so we'll just do that. This will make there be 400, 800, almost 900 crude oil barrels. It's actually kind of a lot. So we'll add more. Can I get more? Yes. Right there. Alright, that works. Now you just need actual barrels. Which I can do this. Where's an empty barrel? Up here, I think, yeah. Okay. Need a lot more of those. Let's increase that. And now if I just... Oh no, because that's also a storage chest. They will go back there. Did I change this to a passive provider chest? Then all I would need to do is come here, pick them up. And then I could put them in the barrels in my trash inventory, and then they'd go to where they need to go. One way of doing it. Yeah, but then they'd be stored there. I don't know, it's a bit tricky with only passive provider chests and whatchamacallit's available. Are there any? All right, let's get back on track. Is there anything else? Did batteries, did barrels, rocket fuel. That's a thing. Am I storing rocket fuel up here? I am now. More rocket fuel, and we will put a circuit condition on it. Just so it doesn't take everything, we'll do 400. Stacks to 10, same as the barrels. 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, that's all good. Double check these. 1,000, 2, 2, 1, 1. That looks good. I think I've caught everything. 2, 4, 6, 8. That's good. Ah, yes. Okay. These need to be much higher. We'll put 1,000 plastic in here. Only one row, and then we'll do 1,000 sulfur. And those can also be fast inserters. This is all backed up. For good reason, right? 48 empties. Because that can't take any more, and that just needs coal to make more. Okay. I think that's everything that I'm kind of producing down here. So we can go ahead and delete this. That's now done. Now we're going to work on automate robots planet side, which basically involves coming down to this guy and going up one is fine. We can move that over there and then oh, dang it. Okay, the personal robots come up like that. This is fine. And now bring 2 tiles over in. Actually, it's fine. There and there is fine. What I want to do is each of these can get a wire. I think it's fine if they're both red. And then we want to change this to read robot statistics to get these. And I'll just keep it the same. Total construction robots is a T. So if we want this one to be a T, we'll say read. If T signal is... let's put 1,000 in. If T is less than 1,000, enable. Not how that works. It says disabled by control behavior. Oh, no, this one. Waiting for source items. Yep. Because I have 588. Fantastic. So this one is going to be the Logi bots, which is Y. So if Y is less than, we'll do 500, I guess. It will be. They waiting for source items. Okay. And now I can add. Well, actually, they can just both go like that, can't they? I'm gonna dump these Logibots somewhere else in the system. Oh, you know what? I still want the chest storage. So then we'll split it. And we will do... yeah. Yeah, I need the... I want them to pull from chest because I want them in a chest. So I could do something like that. And then... sort one of them like that. Now I can bring in... this. Right like that. Fantastic. wire these up again. This one's going to be Y for the Logi bots. At 500. Oh, messed up a little bit. We need to add, yeah, storage chest. And then this guy. All right, it's not going to fit there, so I'm going to move him over one. Fantastic. And there we go. All right, so this might require... I'll do red and green just to be safe. I don't even know if I need to do it. Maybe someone in the comments will know and let me know if I could have used red wire for this whole thing, or if I needed to do what I did here, or if this is also wrong and there's a different way that this needed to be wired up. But this should work. Y500, Y and T. So this one's Y. Need to have that selected. I probably should keep read the logistic network selected. This one again is going to be this type of robot. This one's going to be this other type of robot. T. I said 1,000. Okay. Now in here, I'm going to set up not with the T signal, T and Y signal, but with the actual specific robots, so construction robots. I want, let's put 500 in storage here on that inserter, and then this logistic robot inserter will be 500 as well. That way, I'll always have a buffer, so if I need to grab some to bring them into space, I can do that. And this should work. There's 200 in here. I'll give you some more repair packs. Going to be adding a lot of robot construction bots. Now I could add another condition, I think, on this guy with maybe the green wire. Say, don't pull out of this box unless there's more than X amount. Or maybe I would need another inserter to do that. Or would I do that by just having this number be bigger than what this number is? But with a robot network, I can't really do that. It looks like that's automated. Oh, yes. And then the other thing I want to do is change these stack sizes to 1. There we go. So that way they'll count up perfectly. So I'm going to look at perfect 500, perfect 1,000. There won't be a rounding error, a potential rounding error of 1 because they're grabbing 2 items when they only need to replace 1. All right, so that is now done. I'm going to pause the video real quick and clean out my inventory, and then we will start loading the rocket. All right, I've cleaned out most of my inventory. These are items that I wouldn't mind bringing into space. So with that, let's go bring some more items. We're going to take 1,000 of that. Don't need those. I will take all of that. And then 1,000 steel, just because. And we will add these items like so into the rocket. Add some more green, some more red, and some more blue. Add the more glass. I don't think there is a big need for the concrete. But I'll take it. I'll take another setup this time, but probably not after that. We'll want a whole bunch of rocket fuel. Alright, and what else? Ah yes, the small electric motors, those are very important. You know, if I need the gears, it'll be great to have them. Do I want to bring more solar panels? The accumulators are not necessary at all. But I'm going to need a lot of scaffolding. Plus, I have enough solar panels up there already. Sure. Oh, wait. I just took those from the wrong place. Let's take these items. Heat shielding. I'll take half a stack. Or half of my storage of those guys. Okay, that's looking good. I didn't even check if I could place radars up there. So why don't I actually just take a couple of radars up with me? Just in case. Good to have. I will take those. This should probably be close to 2,000. I don't know. 1,000's probably fine. But this is used as an ingredient in science. Batteries are just a construction thing. Oh, I mostly used as intermediary. I will want to take those up with me. Let's check how many construction bots I have in the network. 200? 300, 400. If I could bring 500, I would. And I think I will. I'll just take them from that. Let's move some of those over, actually. 2, 3, 4. Go. I still got 400 in my inventory. 1, 2, 350. Okay. That works for me. Anything I'm going to need down here? Will I need explosives? They might be an intermediary. I'm not sure. Like a product used to make other items. I don't need those specifically. And this is out of barrels. So why don't I, before I do anything else, take all of those again. Put all those in there. I will bring up another load of lubricant, although it doesn't seem like I need it. Looking good. Filling up nicely, so we'll put those two in there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 300. About 1,000 of each of those. Okay. Maybe I take those two out. Those 3, those 4. Am I getting too particular here? Looks good. Everything nice and organized. Oh, that one can go out as well. I'm not redoing all of those. I'll just fill it up with something random. Alright, and then can't forget this. Which I forgot last time. Oh boy. Can you believe it? I forgot the rocket science. How embarrassing. We'll put those in there. And then half of the other sciences. I'll try roughly even them out. I kind of want to just delete this science pack. You know what? It doesn't matter. They're all equally gone. Oh no. I do need to pick up some rocket fuel for myself. This here. I'll steal all that as well. Let's check the crude oil. All right. Here's what we're gonna do. Put all the unwanted items in a chest. Oops. Oh my god, that's hilarious. That's gonna get repaired, right? Oh man. That was funny. More rocket fuel, more crude. That's a pretty full rocket. I'm very proud of what I put in this rocket. We will take another quick look at the what's in orbit up here. Right, I could build these down here. The scaffolding takes okay. Can't build those yet. These are all for the other sciences. Coal, maybe a little bit more coal, although coal's really only used for this. Got 645. Well, regardless, let's take a look and see how... Yep. Base is being used. Core mining's going on. A lot of iron was pretty backed up. More so... I'm using a lot of the copper from here. That is slowly whittling down, which is good. I think at some point, I also want to change this to 2 belts. I think the amount of machines... Yeah. Oh crap, I put all the jetpack fuel. Can I grab some of the solid fuel? Does that work? Oh, good. So these are basically working as fast as these 2 refine. Oh. Oh, I didn't expect this. That does make a lot of sense, though. We'll... If I do that, will that work? Take a second here. The water does flow through the pipe. So open up map. The water pumps up here will flow through all these machines down into here. Man, there's a better way to manage this. This tank, yeah, there needs to be a pump that, like, a storage maybe up here, and when this gets below a certain amount, the pump for this storage that's not built up here will activate. That's probably the way it needs to happen, but now we'll really start to use that. I think that's okay. There we go. That's the one that we're on right now. Load the rocket. I don't know if there's anything else I need to be doing. Maybe grab a little bit more rocket fuel just for myself. I do want to try, let's spend some time before I launch the rocket. Craft some tier 2 modules. I'd say this is done. So now, yep. And we're going to be getting a lot of our steel from these boxes. I say boxes, from a lot of these empty barrels will be recycled back down into steel beams, ingots. What are they called? Plates. They're called plates, but they're totally look like beams. That's fine. Iron plate, steel plate, copper plate. Your mom's a plate. Oh. Alright. Enough bad jokes. What are those, huh? No, I'll keep those down here. Tier 2 modules. Alright. Let's take a look at this. Let me get... Now I'm going to want to grab some of my items here. That should be good enough. Actually, where are my... There they are. Like, I'm gonna want more than one of these being produced. So I think the way I want to do this is just real janky, like. So what we're gonna do here is literally just have box out, box in. It's gonna be a bit different. You can go down. That looks better. And then that can come here. With that, we can filter any of them. Either one doesn't matter. Then we can put these into boxes. I'm not even going to bother putting a storage condition on them for the moment. Looking good. Everything's almost powered. There we go. And then let's think here. I'm gonna want to go in like that. Hello, autosave. This wants red circuits. You also want red circuits. Honestly, is 66 the max? It is. Let's just go manually pick up some production modules. Put those in there. Wow, only 500. That's fine. Okay. You can go back down to 500, I think. No, 600? 600 is 300 miners. And then the speed is being built over here. You do not have solid fuel. I'm gonna have to try and pay attention to that here in a second, but for now, let's keep stay focused on task. Give me all of those. And they all got this speed in them. That's funny. Okay, well, I will put these down then. Go. And I guess I'll do the same with the production. Fast inserter is just easier. Go in there like that. These can go in there like that. Oh, that's the exit box. There's the entrance one. And then actually, it can totally be like this. That would do it, wouldn't it? Yeah, there's 2 items there. And 2 items there. You want electric motors, you want sulfur. Just grab some of those. That electric motors and sulfur. There's sulfur. Certain amount. Production is getting the sulfur. Only 36. Electric motors. Look them all. Sulfur stacks higher than the electric motors, even though their base stack size is only 50. Maybe, interesting. Maybe one of the machines, maybe the production machines use more than 1 sulfur per module, which might be the case. So we'll double this. 1, 2, 3, 9, 10. Check that. 25 red circuits. Oh my god. Holy crap. That's crazy, bro. What the heck? What are you trying to give me? Hold on. Oh, that's where it all went. Okay. That's where it all went. That's crazy. Yeah, this is sulfur. Sulfur can go in there. What the heck? And they take 50 sulfur. That's crazy. That's something else, man. Did I literally just have exactly enough? I don't believe that. Wow, what are the odds? And you take man, this is crazy. All right, let's go pick up more red circuits. Yo, not gonna lie, that's a crazy amount. Okay, 1 extra. Now I just need the batteries. These are special. Batteries are down here. How many of these am I... Okay, how many batteries do these guys take? Oh, they only take 15. There's, there's definitely like a tier going on here. These are 25. These are 15. Then these are 20. So 25, 20, and 15. Definitely like a superiority tier going on here. Alright. Batteries can go in there. Here. The singular red circuit can go back on the belt. That is crazy. What am I doing on power? Got plenty of power. Well, I'd say those are done. I'll pause the video here until some of them get made to bring them up into space. So I'll want some of these modules. Hey, and I'm getting my first attack. I'm glad I was down here for this, otherwise I would have had to run back to my base, which is terrible. I'll do a brief overview and see if I can't find where that nest is. Check it out. Oh my gosh. This gun is so OP. Clearing out all these nests for my base is going to be tons of fun. I might show some of it, even though I said I wouldn't in a previous episode. It might be kind of interesting to see because I think stuff's just going to die. Ooh, look, here's another one. Just the one thing. Oh, I'm looking forward to this. This is going to be fun. And I literally just ran out of fuel and I need to run back to base. This is just so entertaining to watch. Look at that. It's amazing. Alright, I did a little bit of clearing out. I'm heading back to the base. There was several things up there, the north, and I don't really have any defenses to the north, so it was important for me to deal with that. What happened with steel? Is that just all I produce? Oh my god, how long has this been the case? I need 9 furnaces. Here, up here. Getting a little detour. I have no idea how long this has been like this. Why did you shoot them? What happened here? Literally, what? Did I do this and not even realize it? Out of crude. Okay, that's another problem. Not out of iron ore, just crude. Turn off the pollution. They're both working now. 600 to 700. I'm gonna need more outposting. I wanted to go to space this episode. And then I'm gonna pull some things out of here that I want to build. Oh, I also changed this, I think, between my paused recordings. Because I noticed we had a lot of these, and I want to try and reuse them. So now I won't have to build one of these every time I go into space. What are some things I want to carry on my person? Probably that, to be honest. And the batteries, because I don't have a lot of them. Alright. I will go ahead and close this for now. And let's get into space before this episode gets really long. To the orbit. To the landing pad. Hold on. 99.2. Launch trigger manual. Lift off. Looks like a successful landing. I am carrying the crude in me, so if I put that in there, that will start to load. Yeah, that's what I figured. So the non-filtered things will still pull. gonna kind of be a hodgepodge, isn't it? Well, I'm thinking of putting the sciences in here. But, you know, I'm just not really sure. That should be a filtered. That should be filtered out. Looking good. Oh, I might have forgotten to bring up logistic bots. So, oh, that's unfortunate. I thought I turned these away. But I guess I didn't. And that's a dang shame. All right. This is low density structures, so everything else can... How do I build these? What do I need to build more filters? Just the green circuits? Got green circuits. I will manually do this, and then I will work on well, the science is already working, so... Yeah, I'll pause the video, and then I'll see you back when I'm done organizing this for the conclusion. Alright. I unpaused it. It looks like things are going well. I just kind of added some inserters. I realized I could do the same filter for multiple, so it might be better than the stack and filters, which can only have one filter in some instances. Kind of the hodgepodge. I might have to reverse these two at some point. I don't know. This still definitely isn't final by any stretch of the imagination. But this will let me take in things like this and just kind of plop them in here, and then they will get sorted. These won't. So I'll need to add that. Oh, well. There we go. So there's a lot less items sitting back here. These can in fact just go directly into there. Probably bring those down with me, I'm not sure. Cargo pods. Where do the cargo pods go, actually? Those should, shouldn't those be in here as well? Cargo pods? Let's see. Oh, they're an intermediary? Okay. Maybe you only make the cargo pods if you crash land, and if you don't crash land, you do the cargo rocket sections. I'm not sure how all that works. But there's some more items we can put in there to get sorted. I think this is starting to look pretty good. Yeah, it'll take a while to unload, but I'm liking this so far. Just do this with all of them. A lot of heat shielding, engines, this should all be done. Sweet. Yeah, I probably will want to reverse these two so I can have more filter inserters for the, what I'll call it, the dump. That though, my science does look done. I did at one point finish researching with this one lab, which is pretty cool. Then I'm actually going to bump these up to 1,000. Just to help take what's in store out of storage and put it elsewhere. Now I can upgrade these to the tier 2s. So, +5 research speed. Another item I did forget are the tier 2 productivity modules that I spent so much time trying to make, which is a bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. This is now working. I can, let's put those in there. Make some new canisters for myself. I've got 100 crude oil barrels. Very good. When that fills up, that will definitely want to be in here. And what is this? All right, I guess for the first step, now that I built the biochemical facility, let's research. You can already go up to tier 3 modules. Where's the productivity tier 3? It's blocked behind something else. Wow, the tier 3 productivity needs a vulcanite block. That is interesting. Another rocket fuel recipe. Okay. Definitely need to jump on that. Do these require? No, that can be built on planet. The efficiency modules need an outpost planet. Interesting. Something I didn't think about until this exact moment is if I were to go let's take one of these. I'm only able to go to novice or the orbit, which means, yeah, and I bring this up because I was just thinking about this. If I hit Y, it brings up this map. That's right, I used the WASD keys. Whoa. These are all new to me. So this is, last time I think I checked this was the Calidus asteroid belt. There's a spaceship here. But I guess in order to go here, I need a rocket in space. I need to be able to launch rockets in space. Or can I launch a rocket from the ground? I'll take a closer look at this. I think I'm going to try and grab this. I think this would be cool to grab. Or maybe I don't. Because I have these notepads to try and keep me from going off on tangents. I don't know. Well, I'm researching again, regardless. And I think I will see you guys in the next one. When I decide what my next priority is to do. The main thing that we did for this episode is get my science up and running. and fixed a couple other small issues. So I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.